So this is my review of the Ducktales NES games from 1 and 2, and the Ducktales remastered that was made in 2011 or 2013, something like that. But they're all good games. But I think I'm just gonna say that I prefer the NES ones a little bit more. Though the first one is obviously the classic one. I mean, whoever hasn't played the NES and haven't played this game, that's just unheard of, you know. This is like on the quality level of Batman on NES. Like there's something to the game design and level design and how you play a character that this is like the perfect example of a good game design. So the first DuckTales NES game, like I don't think you can have an NES and not have heard of this game. Uh, I never owned the NES, but I played it on someone who owned one when I was a kid, and they had this game, and it just blew me away how good this was. I'm talking about the guy who played Crash Bandicoot 2 on PS1, and I think that even for a newer generation, this game is still amazing. Like this is fun. It's good to look at. For an NES game, this still looks good in terms of the art design of the NES graphics. Like this just looks good. It feels good. It plays good, and it sounds good. Like this has everything what a good NES game should be. Like this is gaming perfection, in my view, of a good game design. So, in terms of the first Ducktales, I would give it a 10 out of 10. I would actually give it a 10 plus out of 10 because it's just that good. Ducktales 2 on the NES, I will sort of give a 9 out of 10. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 because it's a sequel, so you know it's already perfect. But I'm not a huge fan of the levels in that game. I think that's the only problem, and I do think it's cool they tried something different though. Like you have to find stuff, or I'm unsure whether that even counts even. But you know, you at least need upgrades and start talk to Gyro, the inventor basically in Ducktales, the smart guy, you know, the Finn guy who makes inventions, the character. Yeah, it's good, but it's not nearly as good as the first one. Like the first one has it all. It has the music, it has the atmosphere, it has the you know, just the design. It's just hard to beat either way. So I'll give DuckTales to 9 out of 10. It just and they also improved the gameplay mechanics. Like you can pogo jump while holding B. Whereas in the first one, you have to press down and B. Not that I mind, but that's a cool thing they did at least. Yeah, it's pretty okay. I don't think it's my favorite, but it's an okay game. Um, I guess for DuckTales Remastered, I was just give it 8 out of 10. It kind of feels more like it tries to be more like the animated show, and I think that's cool. But you know, I guess I'm just gonna say I think the NES is just more preferable. But it's good. You should definitely check it out. So yeah, it's more just much more cutscene, and it will feel like you are actually a part of the show. And I think this was like the last part where Alan Young was actually voice acting. Uh, you know, so rest in peace, legend. Not that I even watched DuckTales with English dub, but you know, I respect for people who made this awesome show a thing and brought joys to millions of people around the world. So I just appreciate the effort and work, you know, to people who made the DuckTales. So it's still a great show in my view. Like this has aged very well for a 80s cartoon in my view. Um, so yeah, that's my rating. I think the NES first one is just legendary great. It's kind of on the Batman NES level of just good design, and the other ones are kind of hit and miss. I think two is like, you know, it's good, just not as good as the first one, and the remastered is okay, but you know, the first one can never be beat. So that's just my rating. So yeah, thank you for listening, and bye.